They told us the year is 2025. They told us there are 12 months in a year. They told us a new day begins at midnight. But what if all of that was a lie? What if an entire country, an ancient and powerful civilization, has been living on a different timeline all along, and they have the proof? Right now, while you're watching this video, millions of people are living in the year 2017. They have a calendar with 13 months, and their day starts not at midnight, but with the rising of the sun. And it's not some isolated tribe in the Amazon. This is a nation of over 100 million people, a land of ancient kings, forgotten relics, and a calendar that tells a completely different story of humanity. Today, we're unraveling one of the most mind-bending secrets on the planet, a secret that questions everything we thought we knew about history, and maybe, just maybe, proves that the rest of the world has been living on a fundamentally flawed calendar for centuries. Buckle up. You're about to see time in a way you've never imagined. The first and most shocking fact is the year itself. Why is Ethiopia 7 to 8 years behind the rest of the world? The answer lies in a single pivotal moment in history, in a deep theological disagreement that happened over 1,000 years ago. In the 6th century, a Roman monk named Dionysius Exiguus was tasked with creating a new calendar to calculate Easter. His job was to determine the date of Jesus Christ's birth. His calculations, though widely accepted, were later believed to be flawed by several years. For reasons lost to time, he missed a few years. Fast forward to 1582. As the inaccuracies of the Julian calendar became too obvious to ignore, much of the world adopted the more accurate Gregorian calendar. But Ethiopia, an ancient Christian kingdom, saw no reason to change. They stuck to their original ancient calendar, which is a solar calendar based on the traditions of the ancient Coptic and Egyptian calendars. The result? A stunning time gap that persists to this day. This isn't just about a different date. It's about a different version of history itself. But the year gap is just the beginning of this mind-bending journey. The most magical part of the Ethiopian calendar is that it has 13 months. Yes, a full baker's dozen. For most of the year, it's 12 months of 30 days. But at the end, there's a mini-month called Pagumē, which has either 5 or 6 days depending on if it's a leap year. This short final month is a time for celebration, a kind of grand finale to the year. Imagine a New Year's celebration, not on a cold night in January, but on a beautiful warm day in September. This is their New Year, a festival called Enkutatash, which means gift of jewels. Legend says it's to commemorate the Queen of Sheba's return to Ethiopia after her visit to King Solomon. It's a festival tied to the end of the rainy season and the explosive blooming of yellow daisies, a time of rebirth and new beginnings. It's an entire month of celebration that the rest of the world doesn't even know exists. A period of time lost to the Gregorian calendar. And if a different calendar wasn't enough, Ethiopia also has a completely different way of telling time. While the rest of the world bases its clock on an arbitrary midnight, Ethiopia's timekeeping is based on the rhythms of nature. The day starts at dawn. So when your clock says 6 a.m., an Ethiopian clock says 12. This unique system is incredibly practical for a country so close to the equator, where the length of the day doesn't change much throughout the year. The sun rises and sets at roughly the same time every day. This simple difference in timekeeping can cause a massive headache for travelers and businesses, but it's a beautiful and practical system that reminds you just how much our modern world has separated us from the natural world and the simple, universal rhythm of the sun. It's a testament to a society that lives by a clock determined by the light, not by a digital screen. Because of their distinct calendar, Ethiopia celebrates some of the world's most significant holidays on completely different dates. Ethiopian Christmas, called Jena, is celebrated on January 7th, not December 25th. Their Epiphany festival, Timkat, is on January 19th. These holidays are not just dates on a calendar, they are vibrant, colorful festivals that have been preserved for centuries, untouched by the changes that swept through the rest of the world. The calendar isn't just a quirky cultural difference, it's rooted in deep theological and even prophetic beliefs. Ethiopian scholars argue that their calendar is based on a more accurate, ancient biblical interpretation, specifically a 5,500-year prophecy from the time of Adam to the birth of Christ. They held on to a system of timekeeping that they believe is divinely inspired, while the rest of the world blindly adopted a man-made calendar with a known error. So what does this all mean? It means there's a country on this planet where the clock is different, the year is different, and the holidays are different. It means that time as we know it is not a universal constant, but a fluid concept that can be interpreted in different ways. The Ethiopian calendar is not a mistake. It's a treasure trove of lost history, a bold statement of cultural independence, and a living proof that there are truths beyond the mainstream narrative. It's a powerful reminder that history is not a single story, and that some of the most profound secrets are hidden in plain sight. What do you think? Did the rest of the world make a mistake? Is it really 2017 right now? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to uncover more secrets of our world, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Thanks for watching and stay curious.